As the World Cup comes to an end, something very interesting has taken place in Qatar. Only last month, Western media was, and still is, heavily criticising Qatar and their Islamic policies. However, after the world visited Qatar, people's perceptions really began to change. From the football pundits themselves saying that it's the greatest World Cup they've ever been to.
It was pretty darn stunning out there in every respect while we were there, Simon.
Absolutely. I think people have had their minds changed. This could be the best World Cup of a generation.
To commentators admitting that restricted alcohol has led to reduced violence.
I think alcohol contributes a bit more to hostility.
To women saying that they've never felt as safe on the street as they have in Qatar, safer even than in their own countries.
Quite frightened for my life, to be honest, at the Euros. There's so many people. There's been absolutely no trouble here at all.
I was expecting a very dangerous place for women. That's not been the case.
To fans bearing witness that the media has lied about their perception of Muslims.
The mainstream media is just putting such a bad spin on everything. It's almost like they're jealous.
And because it's not being portrayed accurately or fairly in my view. Like I said, I've lived here for 6 years.
And that they've never witnessed such warmth and hospitality before, to the extent that some fans have even accepted Islam because of their experience amongst these Muslims. All these pointers direct us back to appreciating one thing: the power of state Dawah. You see, Qatar is far from genuinely implementing Islam. It's a secular monarchy. However, the people are Muslim and they do uphold Islamic values. But unfortunately, that is where the representation of Islam actually ends. Imagine when a true Islamic system is implemented, when crime rates are reduced, when a woman is praised for her piety and intellect instead of her shape, when the hoarded wealth of millionaires and billionaires is distributed amongst the people, when commodities like gas, oil and water are considered public property and freely available to the people. The people will be gobsmacked. This is the justice we were looking for. This is the wealth which has been kept away from us. This is the security and honour that each human being should be treated with. When the Islamic system is implemented, then you won't find a few hundred people from here and there becoming Muslim. We'll find entire nations entering the fold of Islam and joining the Islamic system, just like the regions of Oman and Yemen and Bahrain when they came under the authority of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If the World Cup has shown us anything, it's that the world is in dire need of Islam. In fact, it is in awe of Islam, and that when Islam is actually implemented, no one will be able to stop the global support that it will inevitably gain.
أن كرة القدم ستعود إلى وطنها وإلى موطنها وثانيا فلسطين حرة.
And the people will enter Islam in huge numbers.
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا.